Hello and welcome back to the Owen Glendower Model Railway, and in this video we'll be reviewing this, the Hornby British Railways Standard Class 7, Britannia class. This locomotive was purchased by my brother for my Christmas present last year. He paid around about £150 and he purchased it from eBay. This locomotive will have something special about it. I will not spoil it until we see the loco up close and personal. This loco did receive a name change prior to previous owner. I believed it was DCC fitted at one point in its life because the cable for the speedo mechanism was broken when I received the model. Since then, the locomotive has received a name change and all the damage that was on the locomotive has been dealt with. Now, let's take this model out of the box and onto the turntable. Here we are at the turntable with the Hornby Britannia class. It's a very interesting looking locomotive. The livery has been beautifully applied to this locomotive, lined beautifully, but until we get more closer up to the model, we won't be able to see the details up in more fine detail. Now we shall do so. We start off our closer look of the locomotive right next to where the nameplates are. Reason is, this one's known as Owen Glendower. This locomotive actually did exist. According to my friends down Barry at the GLR, there are a couple of locomotives which shared its name. I'm not sure I can't remember which other classes of locomotives that shared it. But if you are kind enough, let me know in the comment section. We go down to the side of the boiler. The lining on its locomotive is beautifully represented here. We got the warning signs for the overhead wires, which my finger is pointing out at. We got metal whistles. This is the more premium model, more detailed, would have commanded a pretty high price tag back in the day. And we go to the smoke box. Obviously, we have sprung buffers. 70010. I've gotten these from the nameplate and the number plate for the smoke box from Fox Transfers, if you like to know, as well as the numbers for the cab, where my good friends at the GLR did the name changing for me. The pipes near the cab, I'm not sure that they would have been white, but it is a nice, they are represented nicely in separate parts. We have one thing which I find amazing about this locomotive. We have openable cab roof, so we can see the details of the cab. Unfortunately, I can't get the camera away so you can see the cab, but I know that the details in the cab are pretty exquisite. The tender is again well represented here. Lining is beautiful. The British Railways crest is superbly represented on this locomotive. Go to the rear end, the ladder, amount of water that its boiler can take, the overhead wire warnings. A pretty impressive locomotive. There you have the whistle, which unfortunately is plastic, but if you want the more finer details, sometimes plastic is the only way to go. Now we have looked at the Britannias up close and personal. Now we go on to telling the story of the British Railway Standard Class 7 Britannia class. We tell its history. British Railways Standard Class 7 or Britannia class was designed by Robert Riddles, built between January 1951 to September 1954, with 55 locomotives built. They were nicknamed Brits. The Britannia class was basically a huge, powerful express locomotive designed so it could operate in many parts of the country. The design of the locomotive was based off successful Pacifics from before pre-nationalisation, mostly using the design of the rebuilt merchant navies as an inspiration for it. As part of the saving and cost saving efforts, the BR made it so that it was a low maintenance locomotive with rate saving methods to increase the availability for it, making it the most effective Pacific around all of British Railways network. It was received very positively by its crews. Unfortunately, due to the time when it was entered service, BR was entering into the dieselization period. So by the time these locomotives, some of them were barely even 10 years old, where withdrawing of the class began from June 1965 to August 1968, with locomotives just about 10 years old going to the scrap, with two locomotives left in preservation, which one is Oliver Cromwell and the other one Britannia, and both maintain a good presence in the railway tours. These two locomotives are very impressive to see. I have seen them in myself. Now we go down to the track and see what this Britannia is capable of doing. Here we are at the track with the Hornby Britannia Owen Glendower, ready to show us what he's made of. For this running session, I thought it would be a perfect idea to go with a BR standard class locomotive running session. So for this run, Owen Glendower will be running with these chocolate and cream coaches. And on the second line, we have a standard class 4 from Bachmann with some blood and custards. And on the third line, we have a Batman IVEX 2 or BR Standard Class 2 with some mineral wagons. Well, it's time to let these beautiful locomotives show us what they're made of.
I confess there is some truth in shady rumors of my youth. I drank, I stole, I rocked, I rode. I'm not ashamed destined to fail. Every day I was chasing my tail. I was running round in circles till I met you. Don't wanna run around in circles. You'll pull me through. You're giving me another life. We dance as dreamers do. I'll never run around in circles. Now I'm with you. Whoa. Seemed like I was destined to fail. Every day I was chasing my tail. I was running round in circles till I met you. Don't wanna run around in circles. You'll pull me through. You're giving me another life. We dance as dreamers do. I'll never run around in circles. Now I'm with you. Whoa. Seems my summer days have come. No more yesterdays. I feel the love. I'm in heaven when we touch. We're like castaways, can't get enough. I'd fight hell to hold you every night. Just can't wait to show you it'll be alright. Lady, oh my lady, let me hold you close. Lady, oh my lady, never let you go. I'd be lost without you. I'm no rolling stone. Lady, oh my lady, you'll never be alone. With every single breath I take, when I close my eyes, picture your face. There's no time to hesitate. Let's grasp this moment now. No time to waste. I fight hell to hold you every night. Just can't wait to show you it'll be alright. Lady, oh my lady, let me hold you close. Lady, oh my lady, never let you go. I'd be lost without you. I'm no rolling stone. Lady, oh my lady, you'll never be alone. I'd fight hell to 'cause our time is now. You're gonna give me a higher power, we're gonna make it somehow.
Another beautiful running session comes to an end. My final thoughts on Hornby Britannia. It is an excellent locomotive, should not be forgotten. For those who have a love for the British Standard class locomotives, it would be an excellent addition to your collection. For me, having this particular locomotive in my collection is a joy. Why? Finding out that it was known as Owen Glendower is a bit of a bonus. Now I have a locomotive representing the YouTube series. It's worth buying, but you have to look right in the right places because these go for a lot of money. But if you can find one for a fair price, I would heavily recommend it. That concludes my review of the Hornby Britannia. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe to the Lone Ranger Motoring channel. If you have any ideas for anything that is plausible, please mention them in the comments because we are always reading them and always answering as many as you are willing to put out. Until the next time, see ya.